Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel GoCode Media. Welcome to part 4 of HTML for absolute beginners. I hope you've enjoyed the last part 3. Please, if you've not seen that, just check the link somewhere up there and just let's get right in there. In the last video we're talking about HTML attribute and file paths. Please, you really have to check that so that you can build your knowledge on top of that. And in this part 4, we'll be talking mainly about what is it called? Table. We'll be talking about table element and stuff like that. But let's just get right in there. Yeah. Good. Here we are. Yes. So as I was saying, we've talked about image element in the last video, and you've understood that of course it can have different attributes like title, like alternative text and stuff like that, height, width. So let's just start from the beginning. I will just cancel everything so that we'll start all over again. Yes. So as I was saying, we'll be talking about HTML video tags, we'll be talking about iframe, we'll also be talking about inline element versus block element. And also we'll be talking about HTML table. Let's see how much fast we can go. And of course I've also tried to explain everything, but I still want to make things as short as possible so that you get everything as easy as possible. So let's just get right there. What is a video tag? As we have image tag, we can of course also have video tag. And that means that you can put your video element inside this tag. Just type video, complete with Emmet. Yeah, why is it not working? Yes, okay, let's try it again. I'll close it. So video, good, now it works. So you can see, just like image, it also have source, like the source of the video file, for example. So now I can just easily, I've downloaded some video before, so different formats. Of course, there's MP4, which is like very common. Everybody knows that there's 3GP, which is like very native to mobile browser and stuff like that. There's OGV, there's WebM and stuff like that. So, but I can show you one or two things here. This is one of the websites you should go once in a while to check like what is the situation. Can you use this HTML tag and stuff like that? It's called caniuse.com. Just go there, type anything. For example, I've typed video already. It shows me what I can use and what I cannot use actually. So if you also want to learn more about the media format, you can also go here to Mozilla Development Network, talking about all these kind of file format, WebM. I'll put it in the description of my video and you can read it more better. So don't let us waste our time on that. Just let's jump right in. So I'll just go video, then let me put MP4 or something. Of course it's very common. Control S. So let me just save it, open with my live server. Just download that extension if you don't have it already. I strongly recommend it. Let me put it to the front. Yeah, that's it, as simple as that. Yeah, as you see, there is like nothing is happening. You cannot stop, you cannot do anything. So that means that you need some more attributes. That's why I thought attribute first. So just come here, put controls, for example. Here you are. Now that's it. It's already there. So you can play it, you can mute it, you can do anything you want with it. And I showed you under can I use. You can see they give us a lot of things you can use with it. You can loop it, you can control, you can volume, you can mute it, you can autoplay and stuff like that. I'll put that in the description of my video. Don't worry, you can check it for yourself. So that's that about that. To your surprise, you can also take, of course, the width. Let's say we want it to be like 400 by 400 pixel. Also the height. Let's say we want it to be like 400 pixel also. I will discuss about CSS unit, don't worry. Hopefully my video is coming soon. As you can see, I've already resized it. So all these are attributes. For example, if I want, I can also I can make it autoplay. I can just type autoplay. Mind you, everything is inside the opening tag, not here. So you can do anything you want there. So autoplay, see, something's gonna happen. Now it started playing automatically by itself. It's because I use autoplay. You can also use loop if I want, of course. Loop. So when it finishes, it will continue. That's what loop is all about. You see? It started again. You see? Now it started again. So that's about loop. So I can mute it. I can do anything. Just check. I can mute it. I can put the volume. I can play back with and stuff like that. So we will not waste our time on that. But there is something with video tags. With video. Because sometimes different browsers actually support different video formats. If you scroll down, you see more here where they are talking about the compatibility. Is it in Mozilla, in Chrome, in this and that. So this is how to solve the problem. You have to introduce another element called source. So I will just comment this. I just comment it. I will keep it so that you can reference it later. So I will come here and I will say video again. Use small letter. And I will not put anything like source or whatever here. I will come. Then I will now type source. You see, it came automatically. It's a self-closing tag, so you have to define the source, which is video again, of course. Then I can use now, let's say MP4 first. Then, of course, I also have to type the type. So I'll say video slash the type, of course, the type of the file, MP4. So that's it, MP4. So it's an MP4 video format. Control S. So let me just load it. Yeah, it's also there. Of course, then I can copy all this control, whatever, just like the way it was before. And I will just put it here in the video, of course. Now we have it, the same thing. Why are we doing this? Because sometimes maybe you have to put like different types of video formats. So I will copy this one again. I will put another video format there. So let's say this one is, let me just pause it. Let's say this one is OGB. So let me say, so that will be OGG. This one's a little bit different. The type is OGG actually. So don't make that mistake. So yes, so let's continue. The type is actually OGG. So, and let's put another video format again. So let's put web m now, and let's put this one will be web m, and I'll put the last one that I have here. I'll put 3GP. Just change it to 3GP. I've saved all this before, so I should actually put all this on my website so that you can download and also practice yourself. I really have to find the time to do this. So Control S. You can see nothing is changing. Yes, nothing, because what the browser does is like it's just look for the most recognized one, anyone that the browser support for. So to just take it and use it. That's it. So I hope you understand the video element now and how it works. So that's that about that. Sorry, it's not supposed to be dot, it's supposed to be /3GP. So I think I will just remove this autoplay. It's just a little bit annoying now. So yeah, I can also mute it, of course, if I want. Could keep it there. No, sorry, Control Z, autoplay and mute it. I'll just say muted, for example. Now it's playing, as you can see, but it's not talking. Yeah, that's it. So another thing you can also use, of course, iframe, for example. It's also a way to put your video in like websites, and I will show you. This is very common in so many like API, like YouTube and stuff like that. Or you can also embed it on your WordPress. I will also be doing some WordPress videos as soon as possible, because it's also one of the very fast way to start web development very fast. I don't know if I'm not so tired today. I will also try to do some vlog about web development generally, and I hope you guys are going to like it so much. So for example, now I can just come here and put video, and I put also, let's say, MP4. Of course, that's the most supported one. You see now, of course, that plays automatically. It just comes with it. This is the one playing now. So let me just pause it. As you can see now, this frame border is not supported in HTML5. I will show you this If you go down, you can see frame border 1 not supported in HTML5. So I will also put this, you can see what is supported and what is not supported. I will also put this in the description of this video, so you can also see it for yourself. I will show you from YouTube. For example, let me go to any YouTube video and let me just say, like, for example, this let's say JavaScript guy.
So thanks for joining me. We're gonna be
and I go again and I just say share. So I'll say embed. So you can see it just give me exactly the same. Control C. Where is it? Yeah, so I can just come here. Control V. That's it. So let's load it and see what happened. You can see frame border is still 0. You can also define the width and the height, just anything you want. And it also allow autoplay. I can say not allowed if I want. I can also put it in full screen mode if I want. Control S. So let's just check how it looks. Here we are. That's it. I started playing my video right there. So because I need space, let me just like uncomment it. At least you've seen how it works. I can also comment this one so that at least we are not just being disturbed every time. So yeah, here we are. That's it about video and iframe. So let's quickly jump straight away into inline element versus block element. As I told you the last time, I think let me just go to the basic is that inline element only take the available space that it wants. For example, let's assume I'm writing now inline. This is an inline element. So this inline, I will show you different type of element that are actually inline. It only takes just this inline. But if I say, if I'm talking about block now, this is a block element. So if this is a block, instead of this just taking only this block will take from here till the end of the whole line, because it takes as wide as possible. And for example, I will show you let's put an image. For example, I can put image is an inline element. So I've saved one picture here, I call it table. Yeah, so I'll quickly use it. I will say image img images / table. Yeah, good. Control S. Can you see what happened? If you see what happened now, because of course, let me just remove this. Even though because this, even though you don't put anything, it will still be passed, of course. So let me now put another image, then you see what I'm saying. I will just copy exactly the same thing. Control C, Control V. No, let me make it bigger so that you can see what I'm saying now. See what happened? So let me just remove this. This is whatever. I'll just comment it. Comment this too so that you can actually see it properly. So I'll make it really bigger. Okay, I think I know what is happening now. So I think we can make it like smaller. I think maybe that will solve our problem. Let's say width is let's call it, let's call it 200 pixel. Yes, so let's also call this 200 pixel. Yeah, perfect. So you can see they are just next to each other. But look at this video, for example. Even though this video does not take the whole of the space that is available, it's still, let me show you using the inspect element. Just right click, inspect. So we are going to click this one now. Okay, I think that's also an inline, sorry. This is also an inline, this is also an inline. So yeah, just make our life easier. I think I will just show you the list of all the, I will show you the list of all the inline and the, of course, div is, so let me just do something. Let me put this in a div and see what happened. So I'll put the whole video in a div because, of course, I'm pretty sure div is actually Yes, perfect. So div is actually a block element, because look at it now. There it is, I think. Yeah, perfect. You see now, this is the video is also an inline, because it just take what it requires. But of course the div, you can see it extends from one side. Let me just click it. Yeah, so you can use this to inspect. I will teach you more about this in my JavaScript and also my CSS. You can see it extends from one side of the page to another. But if I just click the video, just take what it requires. You see now. So if I should put the images also inside the div, let's see what happened. What is going to happen? I'll make it smaller. Everything, no, not this, sorry. Everything will just go inside the div. Let me show you. I'll copy these two images now. Ctrl X, and after the video, of course, I'll put it here. You see, everything is just there because they are all inline. They take the space required for them. You see, they are all there. Then of course the video first, then of course these are still there, then the image, then the next image. So that's that about inline and block elements. Just remember that I will show you what W3 School have to say. Inline versus block element. So let's just, these are some of the very good websites you have to go to check things up. So as you can see, they said this div is a block element. You can see just take from one end to another, and these are example of all the types of block element. P, UL, OL, address, all these are just like example of block element. Inline element, you can see this is an inline element. It just take what it needs, just like what I show you in the image and the video, and of course what is next to it will continue after it. Is not continuing from the next line. So that's the difference. You can see A is an inline, of course, abbreviation, all these are kind of inline element. I would also put this link as well in the video description so that you can also check everything at your time and you can actually like get it done. So let's quickly discuss what's it called? Let's quickly discuss HTML table. Yeah, I've actually put the table already, but I will show you what I mean. Let's just open it from here so that it's bigger. You can see table has some important characteristics. Of course, the definition, you can use like a fig caption or figure or something like that. But here I want to talk about what is inside it, because this is like the head of the table, right? And this is like column and rows, right? So I can call this the head, I can call this the foot, and I can call this the body, right? So which means that, just a moment. So yeah, so now we understand what HTML table is all about. So let's just put it into action. So let's just go there. So I know that of course that should be a table, right? So good. Then of course inside the table I have T head, right? Then I have T body, of course. Then I have T foot. Good. So that's that. Then of course inside it, inside the head, I have what is called th. Sorry, before the th I have table row, of course, because everything is just like in form of row, of course. First, let's go back there. We have row. This is like a row. Then of course inside the row, then we have the head. So let me go back there, and I can now talk about th. Yeah, it's getting a little bit confusing, but don't worry, I'll try to explain it better. So for example, let's assume I want to talk about different kind of cities. Let me say city right? City. So that is one head, right? So we can just put, before that we can just put like a BR, then HR, so that we know that. Let me just close this so that you can also see things better. Good. And we can just remove some of these. We don't really need them any longer. So I will just disable this for now. It looks good. So we can see it better now. And I can just disable everything, right? Yes. Good. So I think I know what to do. I'll just disable everything. Good. So this is better now. Yeah. So don't worry, I will make it better when I'm putting it up. So don't worry about that. So now I have city already. That is one head. I'll copy it. Another head I want to talk about is like, let's say size, or let's say population, for example, of the people living there. And another head I want to talk about, everything is still inside the row, right? So let's say location. Let me load it and you can see what is there. Yeah, it just looks like that. You can see it's a little bit different. Let's go to the table body now. Table body is starting from here, as you can see, starting from here. Of course, I also have table row. Let me show you back. Now this is one row, now another row, another row. So I can define row for each. Of course, you have more than one row in a table if you want, of course. So let's put first table data. So I can say, let's say London, for example. See what happened? It comes directly under the city. So I'll have to put another table data in the same row, right? And can you guess what that one will be? Because I want to be London, then the population, so I have to put it like the size of the population. So let me say 20 million or something, or 15 million. Good. You can see it's just next there because it's just on the row. I'm still in the same row, so don't get it confused. It will not come down here because I'm still in this same row, right? Let me put it up so that you can see it properly. Good. So then the last one I want to talk about here in this row is like, let's say the location, which is, let's say, United Kingdom, UK. Let's just say UK. Good. Here we are. So we can just do the same thing. If we have another row, because we are still inside the what's it called? We are still inside the table body. Yes. So I have another row now. So I will just copy everything because of course I need three things. Okay, we can just do it. Okay, let's just copy it to make our life easier and faster. So I will talk about another place. Let's say New York. So I'll talk about, let's say 35 million people. I don't know. Let's just say USA. So good. Let's save it and see what happens. That's it. That's another line, right? So then I will talk about another way again. Sorry, small letter. Come on, small letter. Of course it will work, but it's better with small letter. Good. So table row. Good. Then I put it there. Then I put Lagos. Let me put it in capital letter, of course. And it's about 20 million people living there. So busy city. That's where I come from, actually. Nigeria. That's it. So now we have our beautiful table. Not so beautiful, of course. You can make it more beautiful in with CSS, with nice code span and stuff like that. But anyways, that's our table. So now let's go to the table foot now. That's now I just want to put something there. So I have, of course, it's still a row. I will just say table row, right? Sorry. Then I can just say the table data now. Let's say some info about cities, right? That's it. Of course, it occupied the first, what's it called? The first. I also put it here, inline CSS, but we are not going to do that now. So what I will just show you, if you want to learn more about table, just go to Mozilla Development Network and see what they have done there. And it's just like pretty simple stuff that they have done. So as you can see, the table, foods, and all those kind of stuff, they put it also in table rows, just like what I did. And then of course they make it look like this by putting this co-span. It's span over two columns, and of course they put some CSS and stuff like that to put the border. But we can also do that when we actually talk about what's it called, CSS. So I hope you guys have actually loved this, also another video, and I really hope you look forward to more beautiful, authentic, and well-detailed explanation of HTML fundamentals for beginners like this. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Just check this description page. Everything is there. And most importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel, GoCode Media. Share with your friends and family. And just let's keep rolling. See you next time. Bye-bye.